I want to get a head start on like my career. I'm gonna be an RN for 2 years. The knife, yeah, that's like scary.
I'm gonna be an RN.
Yeah.
Talking about college with your parents is about as easy as swallowing a spoonful of hot sauce. And so is cooking a recipe you've never seen before. Watch as families tackle a new recipe and cook up a plan for college at the same time. This is College Prep Kitchen.
My name is Alayr and I'm from Hartford, Connecticut.
I'm Xandra Dehart and I'm from Hartford, Connecticut.
I'm currently a senior in high school. I've always known I wanted to go to college, I just never knew what for. At first, I was thinking to do dance, but right now, I'm focused on becoming an aesthetic nurse. I definitely learned a lot from my big sister because she went to college later.
I want to get a degree in acting. 4 years, just graduated in May.
I'm personally going to college for 2 years, just want to get ahead of the game.
I've talked about college with my sister because I think it's important that she goes. I feel like a lot of times she doesn't think that she needs to. I can tell when she's in the mood to listen. She'll go, okay.
She hasn't really given me like direct advice.
She's so smart, but sometimes she doesn't take herself seriously and it's just, ugh. I feel like she's gonna do it, get bored of it, and then just be like, okay, I'm done, it's over.
I definitely want to kind of get ahead and do my 2 years and kind of start my career as soon as possible. I'm
confident that her world is gonna expand. I could see her growing and becoming this young woman. I know she's gonna be, oh, my sister's gonna go to college one day. Like, it's just sinking in, oh my God.
Do you guys have any idea as to what you're about to cook today?
Honestly, I have no clue. I'm just excited to find out.
You guys are each gonna take one card at a time. Each card has a cooking step to follow and a college question to answer. Everything that you'll need is located in front of you and behind you. You guys can pull the first card when you're ready.
Okay.
Perfect.
You got the bow too?
Yeah. Okay, first card. Have you talked about college together? How have those chats been?
Yes, we have talked about college together.
About like what I want to do when I go to college and then what she did when she went to college.
I try to convince her to go to college. So when I try to bring up college, I'm like, you plan on going, right? I also feel like when we talk about college together, she's always in a different mental space every time we talk about it.
Because I've never like always known for sure what I want to do when I went to college, so it was always like a up and down. We don't really talk about college often. It's just like a here and there.
This is her perspective. I feel like half of our conversations sometimes turn into it.
This is a good knife. I'm gonna use it.
Okay, are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. Can you guys tell I never cook? Did you always know you wanted to be an actor, or did you like change it?
No, I always knew.
I feel like it's easier when you like already know what you're gonna do.
But what would you go to college and do?
If I
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
My eyes are like burning.
What are you doing?
I'm like casually crying.
Just put it in a bowl.
Guys, I'm not actually,
you picked up the onion. I was gonna take the onion. What would you describe our chats about college have been?
I wouldn't say they're stressful. I don't really feel stressed.
I think there was a moment in time when you didn't want to go. Do you remember that time we just went to YouTube and kind of just be famous and kind of just not have to work at all?
Phase. I think that's like every 13-year-old.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
What made you change your mind?
I just see that as like best for myself.
Did it get in your face?
Nothing came up.
Muscles. 1 shallot. What is a shallot? This is a shallot? I'm guessing. Yep, okay. What are you most excited about when it comes to college process?
Getting into clubs and everything like that.
Getting into clubs? Okay. You know you're 17, right?
Honestly, I think I'm most excited about like my dorm and like setting it up and like.
Can I decorate your dorm with you?
Oh, with me, yeah. Not for me, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna decorate it for you. I want to help you. Like, I'm gonna help you set it up.
Yeah, you can help me. We can go shopping.
Maybe I'll pick out a few things.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just pick out everything.
No.
I'm most excited about you going and getting to make new friends and kind of experience and become a new person. I feel like you don't get to do much, right?
Yeah.
Like, mom is always like, you gotta be home.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Nope, come back home.
Yeah.
I call you, I'm like, where are you? You're at home. Oh no, it hit me. Talk to me.
I know, don't look at it. I'm
gonna look at it sideways.
Here, wait, you're gonna cut your
No, I'm not. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Ah! Where are you at in your college planning process? That's a good question.
I'm probably not where I should be. Right now I'm deciding exactly what college I want to go to.
Are you planning to take a year off?
I don't think I want to take a gap year, honestly. I think I'm just going to go straight into it, like when the fall comes.
So maybe like starting off at like a community college?
I don't know. Some universities offer like a program so that you can get your degree in like 2 years. So I'm looking towards that.
What do you think Alayr's college path should look like? I think she should be more focused on it right now.
Because I'm really undecisive, and like one thing I see, I'll just like not like it. So I think I just need to like really think about it.
Alayr, do you think that Xandra's college experience may impact yours? Anything that you saw your sister do that you do want to do, or maybe something that you don't want to do?
I would say like I'm glad I'm going straight into college from high school because I want to get a head start on like my career. I'm gonna be an RN for 2 Yeah, that's like scary.
I'm gonna be an RN.
Yeah, I'm gonna become an RN within 2 years, and then after that, I'm gonna take some injectable courses. I want to like open my own like little spot.
Yeah, that's
I don't want to
actually
work
pretty cool.
anywhere.
Because I feel like that's something that like you actually do need schooling for. The fact that you know what you kind of want to do already at age 17, I think that's huge. We should look at some schools that have those programs for you.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing that we're not
Really talking about.
What do you feel most and least confident about when it comes to college?
If this was possible without going to college, I don't think I would go, but I know that becoming an RN is not an easy like task to accomplish. So I think I'm least confident about getting that in the span of 2 years that I'm hoping. So I just need to like stay focused. But for like what I'm most confident in about college, I think getting that freedom, because I think I'm pretty mature for my age. So I think once I reach college, I won't be like freaking out like, oh my God, how do I do this? How do I do that? I think I'll be like confident enough to like handle myself.
I feel like I would be worried just her being on her own because she's never really had to be on her own. Like I feel like you've never really experienced like what most normal teenagers get to experience. Like
I grew up with like 7 siblings.
I'm just worried that she's gonna go to college and have so much freedom and not know what to do with it. Other than that, I'm also worried about like you keeping track of your finances.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think I'm
and time management.
a good saver. Yeah.
And like staying on track with your studies.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Oh no.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
It'll be fine,
It's gonna click for you and you're like, okay, I want this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the work.
Xandra, is there anything that you could be worried about based off the things that you went through with your own college experience?
Alayr dealing with teachers. I don't know how she is at school. The very, very high expectations that they have and like very like strict schedules and assignments that they had us do. Knowing Alayr, her strength is in like being creative and being like on her time and her own schedule. A little worried about that, but I believe in her. I know she got it. Do you know who's paying for college?
I know like I'm paying for college. I have the help of my mom paying for college. My dad will help. And then scholarships always play a role in it. I'll probably like get a job while I'm on campus too.
Xandra, how did the paying for college conversation go for you?
It's very difficult to talk about paying for college. My parents can't pay the full ride for her or for me. I had to try to get a lot of scholarships and loans, and right now I'm like starting to realize like, whoa, I have a lot to pay back, but I wouldn't take it back. I'm very glad that I did it. It's just, yeah, it's a hard conversation because it's like, how do you say, hey parents, can you afford to pay for us for college? And it's really difficult.
I don't really think it's like too difficult to talk about because I feel like everyone knows what is expected. Like everyone knows like how expensive colleges can be.
Not having enough money makes me anxious. If I don't have enough money, should I even go to college? And I don't want my sister to have to think that.
Is there anything that you wish you would have done differently?
When I started, 2020 was my freshman year. It was spring of my freshman year. Things kind of got relaxed. So like there was no payment for my second semester. Fall semester was also very small payment. So I'm like, oh, it's not that bad, but I'm not considering all the money that the loans are taking out of. When I got my amount of money that I owe the school, I was like, whoa, how do I owe this much money? And it's because I wasn't really paying attention to how much I was actually supposed to be owing each semester. So if I could, I would definitely try to keep track and try to find ways to like make it less.
Do you still have debt like right now?
Yeah, so I wish I would have had like my parents like talk to me more about it. Even for my dad who went to college, things were different. So I wish I had someone to talk to me about that stuff, honestly. Yeah, it's golden brown. It smells good. It looks good. Looks really good. I'm proud of you. Scholarships scare me. It's a lot of work you have to do, and it feels like you're competing for it.
I've definitely thought of like scholarships more so because like I have my mom who's like very like involved in my college life. So I'm definitely like gonna utilize all these scholarships so like I don't have any debt when I get out of college.
Have you looked at any yet?
Yeah, I have. Even like my job will give out like they gave out a scholarship, and
there's ones like you have to do an essay, or like there's ones where you're like if you're 6 foot tall and have like blue, like there'll be, I remember there used to be random scholarships and you had to kind of like hunt for them.
Yeah.
To see if you like qualified or would apply for a scholarship. It can be stressful sometimes. You don't think it's ever like a little bit stressful thinking about submitting?
It's definitely stressful. It's just something like I think about. I have to like cross off my to-do list.
My experience finding scholarships was through my financial aid advisor. She kind of showed me how to, because that's also like what's confusing is like, how do I apply to it? What's the right site? Is this a scam?
How does like your debt work? Because I'm not really like an adult yet, so like, no.
You have to pay it every month.
Really?
Yeah.
You're lying.
No.
It affects
like,
your credit score too and stuff like that?
If you don't pay it, yes.
Oh my gosh. Every month.
But yeah, and it's supposed to take some off, but like also interest. That's why like you want to get scholarships.
Yeah. Let's check on the chicken too.
Oh. You said chicken too.
I'm like, pork.
Ready for our next card?
Yes.
Quickly warm the tortillas.
Yay, tortillas.
Do you feel like college is worth it?
I personally, based off of hearing your life story, no. I don't think college is worth it because like you've got like the experience, yeah, but also like community college could have like played a role in that to help take away some of that debt. So it just depends, like, because once it's done, you still have that debt that you have to pay. What do you think? Do you think it was worth it? Because you're the one who has it.
I mean, I go back and forth with this because I mean the hours are insane. You can't work, so you're like living that college lifestyle, which is like eating cereal in a box.
Yeah.
But at the end of all of it, I wouldn't be where I am right now today if it wasn't for my college. Like in 1 year since I graduated, I've gotten so far in my career than I could have ever imagined, and that's because I went to school and got my resources and made those connections, made those interactions with those people that I, you know, have changed my life.
And you're like an actor, so like that definitely helped, like finding like your agent, like everything that you have like now definitely was because of like your college.
Before college, I didn't have a plan. Like I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't like have a plan of how I was going to get there. And I definitely think going to university gave me that path. And now I have a clear mindset of where I want to go in my career.
It honestly just depends on like the person. So like if you're going just for like the experience, or if you're going just because your parents said so, it's not going to be worth it. You had to like have your own plan that
makes it worth it for you. There'd be people in college that didn't take it seriously, and I saw them not getting as much out of the education. Like, how could you not be serious about something that, you know, you're paying so much money for?
Alayr, you said that it depends on the type of person. Do you think that you're the type of person for whom college could be worth it?
For me, college is worth it just because I know what I want to do, and my mom has stated several times that college is an option for me. It's not like a necessity. I can choose. If I didn't go to college and if I didn't do like aesthetic nursing how I wanted, I would probably like do dance.
And maybe you can incorporate both. You know, you get that degree that you need to get, like, you know, and then also pursue that passion of dance.
Even though like dance is a passion for me, like I could see that as being like a side, because once dance becomes like your work, it'll stop becoming your passion.
Yeah, I could see you being really good at that. Like, our mom went to school, but she left school early to have a family. She tried to run and open her own business, but it never like picked up running because she didn't have those skills that maybe she could have gotten in college.
She went back to finish school, and then now like when she got it, she has her own business now, and
it's like we're seeing this theme of like once we're getting our degree, like a lot of good things are coming from it, and our careers are really taking a stride for the better.
Yeah.
How do you feel about taking on the financial responsibility of paying for school?
That's something that definitely like stresses me out, that I kind of like put towards the back of my mind, but I think my mom like does try her hardest, so she would like rather her struggle and pay for it than me struggle and pay for it, so that kind of like eases me how she's like willing to help so much.
Yeah. And I know my mom would try to do anything she could.
If push comes to shove, and even if I have debt, you know,
She'll ask me to pay for it.
if she's rich and famous.
If my mom, you know, if my acting career takes off in the next 4 years.
Yeah,
which
definitely.
You got all of us that will come in and aid her. At the end of the day, she's not alone. I mean, at the end of the day, it is still your responsibility, and that's something that you have to like think about.
That's why like the college I choose and why I haven't like committed is so important. Just because like I don't know exactly like which colleges are expensive. Stuff like that.
And I think that's definitely like we need to start looking at that now.
Like
that's
today.
Like right after this.
Now we get to enjoy. Yay!
Okay, so that's why I got more plates.
Have you tried like pineapple pizza? I feel like it would taste something like that.
I think it would taste different. It'd be like a taco. You never had pineapple salsa with taco?
No, I haven't.
It's really good. I think it's important that we talked about this today because honestly, I didn't know where your head was at with everything, with finances and stuff, because we don't talk about it because it's such a scary topic to talk about.
I feel like I learned a lot. I did not know you were in debt like that.
Oh, that looks so much nicer than mine.
Look at
you can make
hers
the food
and look
look
at
good.
Mine. Bon appetit!
I think we did pretty good.
I think the sauce is definitely what makes it.
That's really good. We just made something really good.
Wait, the pineapple is actually good. Why have I never tried this?
How do you guys feel like the conversation went?
I think we learned a lot about each other. I feel like we don't have to like avoid subjects like this in the future and stuff like that.
I would have loved to hear more enthusiasm about, you know, college, but I understand it's scary. It's 4 years you're committing to. It's a lot of money you're committing to. The best advice I can give Alayr is to be patient. It's not gonna work out in the moment, but it's gonna work out in the end. And I'll just tell her to keep applying her strength and her mind to it. Yeah.